How would it be if you had to go against you and be like, this is wild?
The man on the right here, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg. In the end, at least in this match, Zuck would not be pleased. However, he would get the last laugh. He would post on his official Facebook page the following: competed in my first Jiu-Jitsu tournament and won some medals. He thanked his coaches for training him. Zuckerberg, who has shown a serious desire for the world of mixed martial arts, entered his name into competition in Redwood City, California. His medals, gold and silver.
Man, can you imagine? Wow, getting submitted by Mark Zuckerberg in a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. So now this guy, he can submit you, right? Well, he's still a white belt, but he can submit you and put you in Facebook jail. Damn.
More of the backstory, and this is via USA Today's Natalie Nasa Alund. Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu, a jiu-jitsu training company based in San Jose, California, offers beginner and advanced training to anyone from children as young as 3 years old to adults, according to its website. It was not immediately clear where the competition took place. Zuckerberg lives in the Bay Area with his wife and 3 children. Let's go back to that first piece of video, however. About 2 minutes into the bout, the referee calls the match, believing Zuckerberg, who had spent most of the match on his back, had finally, quote-unquote, tapped out, and handed it to his competitor. That's via Yahoo News. Zuckerberg was frustrated. He rose from the mat with his robe open, chest exposed, and claimed to the ref the call was in an error. The match was eventually recast as a 0-0 draw, which appears to please Zuckerberg in the video as he then hugs his opponent. When I said he has an affinity for the sport, here's what I mean. When he went on Joe Rogan's podcast and said this.
How did you get introduced to martial arts training? Like, how long ago was this?
It was in the last 12 months, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because it was basically, I used to just run a lot and just do that. And then basically, since COVID, it's like got super into surfing and foiling, then got really into MMA. I mean, it really is the best sport. The question isn't how did I get into it? It's how did I not know about it until just now? From the very first session that I did, like 5 minutes in, I was like, where has this been my whole life? It's like, all right, my mom made me do 3 varsity sports, and like my life took a wrong turn when I chose to do fencing competitively instead of wrestling in high school or something, right? It's like there's something that's just so primal.
How about the team behind him? Zuckerberg's coach is Kai Wu, a professional in the sport, who would say, you'd never expect these guys to be able to take you down, but you don't know this nerd is a silent killer, he said, noting that Zuckerberg often asks for a little more resistance, a little more force. There are many who went online that are professional mixed martial artists, and if I'm being honest, we're brown-nosing like crazy. There are also many who are professionals or even in the amateurs that would say his skills are okay. They are not up to the point where we could even speculate him taking on a somewhat serious opponent. How I would view this is similarly to Jake Paul in boxing. Did Paul fight professionally? Yeah. Did he get a charity belt? Yeah. There could be more stops like that for Mark Zuckerberg.